What up? It's your boy Fallen Angel, aka ANG 510 Yada Boo Boo. 41510, that is. You know, somebody hit me up, wanted me to do a Robinson Wisdom about like supporters and all that and picking your circle. I already did something on supporters and detractors, so you know, but choosing your circle, that shit go hand in hand. So, you know, it's an interesting thing. Back when I was young, I had a small circle. A lot of people keep a big circle, you know, and you might ask why that is. That's insecurity. Like a motherfucker. No, I ain't never met no real person, no authentic person that want a lot of people around their ass at all times. You know what I mean? That's insecurity. It's like you see all these rich people, you know what I mean? What do they got? They got a bunch of followers around them. They yes men and shit. You know, I don't do that yes men shit. That's like when you see the old slave movies and they're like, yes sir, master. And you know what I mean? It's a shame because you see this the most with black folks. You see a lot of rich white folks, music or anything else, they riding on the bolo. See black people, they always got a bunch of black people around them running like that. It's like niggas keeping niggas as slaves nowadays and shit. That's another topic, but you know, I used to think I had it wrong too though. I used to think keeping a small circle was good. My shit tiny now. So look at Instagram, for example. You see the most plain Jane motherfucking broads, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, 1.1 million, all this shit followers. And I see motherfucking broads that look like that in the town or in Frisco every day, you know what I mean? But here we go. You know, a lot of them pay for the Instagram to be managed, using algorithms, using hashtags and algorithms for that, following, unfollowing people, commenting people, all that. So let's focus on the following, unfollowing. I decided to check a little program, right? You can see who unfollow you. You can see who you following, not following back. You know, and it's interesting because most people don't know I've been cleaning up my Facebook, cleaning up this Instagram too. But what I saw was interesting. I saw people on that shit who I known for years not following me back, that was following me. So people you know might be doing the same shit, like a goddamn like the way the algorithms work, following you, getting you to follow them, unfollowing you. But the thing about it is, I've seen people who I didn't help train for fights, people I didn't got sponsors, people I didn't got flights across the world for, people I didn't help with their car notes, people I didn't help with their house rent. You know what I mean? People I didn't done free privates for, people I didn't spit game to, help them out, all kind of shit. People I known 3, 5, 8, 10, 12 years. So I know most of you motherfuckers, y'all don't think boom, 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 boom. If you just hear something, that's it. You don't see where it's going. So let me break this down to you. Subscribing on the YouTube, following on the Instagram, giving the Facebook follow, following on the Twitter. This is minimalist shit. Minimalist shit. It's the bare minimum somebody could do that say, hey, I support you. I feel what you're doing. I got your back. I'm watching you. Keep going. I tell you like this. I don't know how it is where nobody motherfucking from, but somebody that won't give you $1, never gonna give you 10. And somebody that won't give you 10, never gonna give your ass 20. Point being, if a person can't do the minimum motherfucking to support your ass, don't expect the medium or the maximum. So that you could see something like that, that's the first indication that motherfucker shouldn't be part of your circle. Another thing, because, you know, I get some shit wrong myself too. I used to be like, man, I'm helping everybody. Had that wrong. Then I was like, I'm helping less people. I had that wrong. Then I was like, I'm barely helping anybody. I had that shit wrong. You know, I had all that shit wrong. Was making my circle smaller and smaller, doing less and less. All that shit was wrong. So let me tell you, this is how you get it. You know if you got a right motherfucker in your circle or not. This is how you get it like this. Now I do my shit different. I do my shit like this. I don't look at who's helped me, because that's the wrong way to go about things. Because one person A, might need a lot of help. Person B might need a medium amount of help. Person C a little, and you could be person D and don't need next to no help. So if you like a person D kind of person, person C kind of person, you'll misjudge a person in a scenario. I look at who the fuck is helping other motherfuckers. Because if a person helping other motherfuckers, they gonna help you. You know what I mean? Because I tell you like this, people who help don't discriminate. Person who helps, they just help. Person who don't help, they ain't help fucking nobody. So I look at that. Who doing the minimal to support me? That's a person that might be in my circle. Who helping other people? That's a person that, that's a good criteria. Person might be in your circle. Who's out there progressive? You want to look at that. Who do you see trying, painting, drawing, writing, graphic design, editing, animation, basketball, football, baseball, grinding 12 hours of work a day and shit? Those are the kind of motherfuckers you want with you. Those motherfuckers posting on Facebook about like, hey, where the creators at? Let's do some shit. Who want to work? Let's do this. The motherfuckers you see up 2, 3, 4 in the morning, still grinding. That's the kind of motherfuckers you want in your shit. You know what I mean? You gotta choose your circle wisely. They say people are the sum total of the 5 people they're around the most. So if you're around some lazy motherfuckers and you're a hard worker, you're gonna get lazy. Even when you ain't trying to, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for sure. You're gonna get lazy. I'm an endless worker. I went from an endless worker to an almost all-night worker when I was around lazy motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And it's hard to notice because you're like, oh, I worked all through the night. I worked almost all through the night. So you still feel like you're doing your thing. Take you a while to realize you 20%, 15%, 25% less than you were doing because you still realize you're doing more than most motherfuckers. More than most ain't you though. You know what I mean? So you got to pay attention to you. If you hanging with some people and you doing 10, 15, 20% more than you would do, that's a motherfucker you want in your circle. Less, that's a motherfucker you don't want in your circle. These are things that, unfortunately, you learn in retrospect. A lot of the time, you're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at yourself too much, comparing it to others too much. Don't know what kind of circle you should have. Gauging things by who's helping you and who's not. It's real hard to sort through. You know what I mean? Real hard to motherfucking sort through these things. Took me years to get it. So that's my take on how to form your circle. I'm sure it's more to it. But point being, it ain't hard to tell who you don't want in your circle. And I already went through it. The people who can't do the minimum, the people who ain't creating or progressing in shit. And let me get something else. You don't want no stagnant person in your motherfucking circle neither. Because I tell you, there's a quote that talks about stagnancy being worse than regression. Because when somebody regress, they could go forward again. Like 1 step back, 2 steps forward, so to speak. Motherfucker that stagnant, you ever see that shit when you go to the block 10 years later, you go to block, same motherfucker there. That's what it is. At least backwards. Could be backwards 5 steps, and next thing you know, a motherfucker ahead 50. So just like you go ahead 50 and be back 100. People forget that shit when they get ahead and forget about people too. Speaking of that, another motherfucker you want in your circle, people who say, what up? How you doing? If a motherfucker do some minimal shit like that and mean it, it's consistent, that motherfucker care. People don't get that. They looking for the major shit that care, and a lot of it's superficial. Wrong shit. For motherfucker do the minimum, how you doing? How's your day? How's your goddamn family? How's your kids? How's work? You want a motherfucker like that around. That's a real G right there. Cause that motherfucker, when the shit pop off, it'll be them that got you. You know what I mean? That's another type of person you want in your motherfucking circle. Another type is the kind who you don't even ask for shit. And they be like, what up, G, you need anything? You definitely want those people. You could say no 2,000 times and they gonna ask 2001. You want a motherfucker like that. You know? Motherfucker that's always asking you for something, that's the only time you hear from them. Nah. Motherfucker that's agreeing with everything you say. Nah. Motherfucker going yes, 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 yes. Nah. Motherfucker saying they got your back, don't do nothing to show it. Nah. Even the motherfucker saying that got your back all the time, don't trust them. You know what I mean? Because I don't say shit. But my folks always know I had them. So, choose your circle, motherfucking wisely, people. Because even the circle you got, there's probably motherfuckers in there that want your ass dead. You know what I mean? They hate your guts. They part of Dave Chappelle hater ball. And they still hanging around you. Because your ass got something that they benefiting from. So you know what I mean? That's what it is out. Motherfucking here. This is the motherfucking Bay. 41510. Yada boo boo. And you know, make sure, like I always say, you smash that subscribe and follow me on everything. It's gonna be at Fall Ninja 510 or at ANG. You know what I mean? 510 or at A.N.G. 510 on everything. Support your boy. And make sure you go in the comments. Give your own experiences and thoughts on this. You'll be surprised what helps and inspires and motivates other motherfucking people. So, you know what I mean? Get your Rona on. I'm getting my fitness on right now because your boy was looking like a chocolate Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You know what I mean? Even though chocolate go good with the marshmallow, yada boo. But we're going to end this here. Hope y'all learned something. And I'm out.